Hello, Matt here from RetroOnly.com. Today we will be talking about whether the Atari Breakout works on the iPhone and iPad. Before we dive into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Have you heard about the Atari Breakout game on Google Images? Maybe you saw one of your friends playing it on their laptop and wondered if you could play it on your phone. So does Atari Breakout work on an iPhone or an iPad? Although Atari Breakout was originally designed to work on desktop and laptop computers, today you can play it on any iPhone or iPad by going to Google on your device or by downloading the app from the App Store. If you want to know more about the Atari Breakout and how to play the game on your iPhone or iPad, then you'll want to keep watching. Can I play Atari Breakout on my iPhone or my iPad? If you use an iPad or an iPhone, you can play Atari Breakout on your device, and all you need is a working internet connection. For a while, not all iOS devices supported the game, as it was originally just designed for Google Images. If you tried to use the Web Play function on Google Images, it would get to the page, but normally would not be able to proceed or play. Only the iPad would allow the game to work properly for a while, but as of today, it works on all devices. The Atari Breakout game is a variation of the original Pong, and while Pong was made for more than one player, this is a little different. You can play Atari Breakout by yourself without any help from anyone else, as long as you have an internet connection. The process of playing the game is similar to that of playing on a PC. But how exactly does Atari Breakout work on an iPhone and an iPad? Now that you know that you can play the game on your iPhone or iPad, you'll obviously want to know how it works. The process is like that on a PC. Since iOS devices are high-end and the operating system is quite impressive, it performs like a PC as well. So if you know how to play the game on a PC, you can just do that and enjoy your game. If you don't know how to play the game on a PC, we'll run through the steps, so that way you can enjoy a timeless classic and remember the simpler games of years gone by. To play the game, you just need to follow the steps that we'll discuss next. First, make a Google search for the game's name, Atari Breakout. Atari Breakout is hosted and played on Google, and it is one of many special games that you can play through Google that they've designed. When you wish to play the game, simply search for Atari Breakout on the Google search engine, and this will return results about the game. You don't need any of the websites that will probably come up, as the game will be played without using any of them. All you need to do at this point is to switch over to the image results underneath the search bar and get away from the regular web results. At this point, you will see various screenshots of the game. Next, you're going to select one of the image results. Clicking on one of the screenshots is all you need to do to play the game. Just click on one of the images and this will take you to the game. The image is not the game, but when you click on it, it will just take you directly to the game. Sometimes when you click the image, rather than loading the game, it may enlarge the image. If this happens, don't worry about it, it's not that big of a deal. Just click on the enlarged image or long press it and open the image source. This will take you to the game page and then you can play it. The major difference between a handheld device and a laptop or desktop is that gameplay is a little different, as you do not have a keyboard or a mouse to move the bar on a mobile device. Your other option is to make use of the app. iOS has an Atari Breakout application that's available on the App Store. But on PC and on Android devices, the only way to play the game is via your web browser. You can play with the web browser on your iPhone and iPad, but you also have the option of using an app. And with an app, that means you can play the game in an offline mode. So, if you are stuck somewhere where you don't have an internet connection, you can still play the game. The best part about the app is that it's available for download on the App Store, and it's totally free. Although this app is not the exact same game as the one you would play on Google, it's very similar and has all the same rules. Although some people only swear by the Google version, this app is still very fun to play, and it's extremely convenient that you can play it offline. Can you play Atari Breakout against your friends? If you are wondering about playing against your friends and seeing who is better, then this game would work great for you. This game gives you points for every block you hit, and when you die, it will let you know your total score. This is a great way to play against your friends and know who is the best, although there is no head-to-head mode. If you want to be the best of the best, you will need to have quite a bit of time available, as the top score right now is 155,944 points. In case you were wondering, on the first level the most points you can get is 388, so that score is a lot of levels. Atari Breakout on Apple. With the number of people that use Apple products, it's understandable why this question is asked all the time. The game of Pong has been in existence since the 1970s, and as time has progressed, the game has been adapted for more devices to help improve the experience. iPhone and iPads are among the most used devices in the world. So it makes sense that some of their users will be familiar with the game and would want to know if it's available on their device. Since both the iPhone and the iPad run on the iOS platform, their operating system is obviously quite different than that of Android or any Windows or other type of operating system. As a result of this, when an application or program is available for many other platforms, there is a possibility that it won't be available for the iOS. Although this may seem like bad news, this actually keeps developers held at a higher standard and doesn't allow games on the App Store that could hack your device. The iOS operating system offers many benefits to its users, and many coders prefer the iOS system simply because it has so many users. Thankfully, Atari Breakout is available through playing on your regular browser or simply downloading the app from the Apple App Store. You don't have to worry about not having it just because you have iOS. Conclusion. Now that you know you can play Atari Breakout on your iPhone and iPad, there is nothing stopping you from doing it. You now know how to play, and with a little bit of practice, you will be able to beat all of your friends at this game. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and show off your mad skills to your friends and get the highest score in the world. Before you go and try and get the high score, you should know you get more points on the levels if you play on a laptop or desktop, as the screen is bigger, so you'll have more blocks to hit each level than you would on a mobile device. So go ahead and search for Atari Breakout and start playing this classic blast from the past. This has been Matt from RetroOnly.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.